Kevin, what's up, my man?
Hey, how's it going? Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I just can't see you yet.
Let's see here. Oh, video, start video? No.
Yeah, you got it, brother. There he is, man. The man, the myth,
Uh,
the legend.
What's up? How's it going, man?
It's
Let's see
going
how
good,
my
brother. How was your day today?
it's good. Can you looks like it froze up. Can you see me?
Yeah, I can see you.
Okay, cool. My day's good. How are you? I like that hat, man.
Thank you, brother. That
Yeah.
this is my little coaching stuff right here, man. I'm always representing.
Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah.
So I know that you've been a server. I know we kind of talked about that. The thing that you showed me, is that kind of similar like an Herbalife? Is that what that is?
It's a the same it is the same network marketing.
Uh-huh.
It is yeah, it's network marketing, but it's totally different from Herbalife. But it's yeah, the same business model.
Same concept. Yeah, cool. Yeah, that's an easy way to tie that in with what you got going on. I mean, especially as you just start developing your clientele, you can really kind of customize based upon their unique needs, right? So, like, I did the same thing for a while. I had a buddy who was huge into Herbalife, and I took it like a couple of their protein products, but I was able to kind of slang that. But I'm actually partnered with a local supplement company down here, so I don't use Herbalife at all. But
Mhm.
easy way to throw that into with what you want to offer as well. So I know that that was kind of like a concern for yours, right?
Absolutely, yes, yes. I'm doing mobile hotspot, man. So if I'm a little frozen up, man, I might have to get Wi-Fi out here pretty quick.
Man, it's all good. Yeah, your computer's frozen. As long as you can see my screen, we're gonna be all right.
Okay, yeah, I got you. I can see.
Cool, man. Now I know you said you've been off and on serving for a while. Now we're kind of looking into going into that online space. What makes you want to be like, this is it for me? This is what I know I want to do.
Well, I partnered with the ID Life way back, and I'm just a health and fitness guru, man. I love to do the research. I love to understand what's going on. I love to help others, to because I at a certain point in time I didn't realize I needed help in that space, and then I started researching, and it's my passion. I get goosebumps when I talk about my company, because of how much they put into the company and everything behind it. So I just know that it's the field for me, and I know that it is something I want to do long term. Plus, I want to work from my laptop and not have a
Yeah, I
boss.
saw that. So,
Yes,
so the goal is to get to 10K and work remote as a remote coach, correct?
absolutely. Yeah. Hopefully, like on the beach or somewhere.
Hey, cool story. That is very realistic. Me and my wife went to Costa Rica about 7 or 8 months ago, and I was actually pulling international clients while working out at one of their gyms. Man, it was crazy. Like
Oh
I wasn't
wow.
even trying.
Okay. Very
Yeah, I was
cool. Very cool.
got my business cards on me everywhere I go. Man, you never know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, in order for this to happen, what do we need to be bringing in to replace your current income?
Literally like 1,000 a week to
Okay.
replace my. I'll probably make about 500 to 600 a week waiting tables. I mean, I've done it for a long time. It gets me out of my comfort zone. Uh, but it's not. I'm tired of it, man. I'm ready to move
100%.
on.
100%. So we need to at least bring in about 4 to 5K to make you feel a little bit more comfortable, right?
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
And then obviously we can scale that bad boy to 10K. So cool context behind this, man. Industry averages for online 250 per month on the very low end, up to 500 per month on the higher end. Okay, so let's just say you're feeling really good, you're feeling qualified, confident. Let's just say you're charging upwards of an average of 400 bucks. Okay, so to get you that 10K, 25 clients, man. That's it. That's all we need. And right now, you live in a mecca of people. Austin, Texas, like a melting pot of people. So just in your own state alone, we have the whole world to also work with as well. So pretty
Okay.
doable, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. No,
Another cool.
just I don't mean to interrupt you, Jeremy, but I do actually live in Deep East Texas now. I moved back
Yeah.
home a while back, so but I am open
Oh,
to
okay.
yeah. But I am open to traveling to Houston, Dallas, and Austin, all that. If
Yeah, man. So are you looking at just purely online coaching? Or are we going to do like a little bit of hybrid style, some in person as well? What does that look like?
I mean, I'm definitely open to hybrid. I don't even really know. I mean, I looked a little bit at Chad's his videos and everything. I don't even really know how all this works. I know I've looked into being a health coach before. I don't know if it's the same kind of concept. I'm sure it is, but uh, I mean, I just need to learn everything I can. But I mean, I'm open to whatever, man, to get to my goals.
Yeah, man, this call is going to show you step by step on exactly how we do that. All right. So you're not going to have to figure this out on your own. Cool thing about this is a ton of support. So if you're a guy that's really big on a community, we provide a shit ton of that. So a lot of one-on-one help. And this is one-on-one help from individuals who have already went through, our basic course all the way to our mastery level. So they have 6 and 7 figure businesses based off the information in our courses to make sure that you are always set in a place for success. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Cool. What do you feel like is the biggest challenge to get this thing up and running for you?
Finances, man. I would say finances probably. I'm kind of scraping by right now, man. That's why I'm looking into more things. I don't know if there's like a payment option or a payment plan or anything, but I mean, I think that would be probably my only challenge, man.
Yeah, that is easy, man. When it comes down to finances, we do have extended payment plans. We have financing options. We have different things for different individuals. So at the end of this call, if you're like, dude, yes, this is 100% what I need, then I'll figure out a way to make this happen for you. Cool.
Absolutely. Okay.
I don't want you even stressing about that. We got some more cooler stuff to talk about. All right.
Yes, yes.
Now, I know you said you've been doing some research. What else have we tried as far as like kind of making this more a reality for us?
What do you mean exactly?
Like, have you looked into like other online coaching programs? Have you got certifications? Have you had like past experience with training?
Uh, no, I haven't. I've watched a lot of video. I haven't really, man. Like I said, I'm an Afghanistan vet. I did that like 19 years ago, brother. And then, I went through that military thing, and then I moved to Austin. I learned how to wait tables, and then I got it out for a little while. Did lawn care and did construction, kind of doing manual labor, moving companies. And then I moved back home, man, after COVID and everything. And then, I've kind of just been searching, man. I wanted to get, I was thinking about getting licensed for insurance to sell insurance, man, but I don't want to talk to people about death and disability. And I want to talk to people about life and health and wellness. So,
Exactly, man.
yes, but no, I haven't. I've looked into possibly getting certified personal trainer or health coach, but I haven't pulled the trigger yet, man.
Kind of sounds like this is our first step. So totally fine. That's where the majority of individuals are. As far as certifications, we actually offer that for you. That's a problem we solve for individuals. So we offer a coaching certification that's equal parts fitness, equal parts nutrition, makes you feel a little bit more qualified, gives you some more, background history on how to better, provide recommendations for your clients. So that will be taken care of for you, my man.
Copy that. Sounds good.
Cool. Now, as far as where would you like to see yourself differently in the next 4 to 6 months compared to where you're
Well, I've started taking my diet
at?
a lot. From where I'm currently at, I started taking my diet a lot serious. Like overall, just in my diet, my fitness, my career, man. I just want to take it well, it's perfect. I've always been saying I want to go to the next level, and this is the next level coaching academy, man. So I know that there's a lot of potential that I'm not tapping into, and I just need like a mentor or somebody that's already there doing it, where I can kind of take it to the next level and get the help that I need. I think I've been kind of egoic and prideful and thinking I can do this on my own. And when I realize I can't do it on my own, I need help.
Dude, I love that you said that, because a lot of individuals are like, man, it's not that difficult. I can do this, right? So people don't realize the intricate details it takes to actually run a successful, legitimate business, not just taking, Venmo payments and things of that nature, right?
Right, absolutely.
Cool. So it sounds like you're looking for a customized game plan, something that's proven. It's been, it's been tried before through individuals that have experienced long-term success with it, correct?
Absolutely.
Awesome, my man. Now, as far as I know right now, you've been very open. You had mentioned like, obviously we want to get financial stability. In your own definition, what does financial stability look like for you? How does that feel like?
I want to be able to help others, have enough to help and to give back and to, I mean, I don't need like the world, man. Like, I know that I can scale from what I've read and saw. I know I can scale way past 10 grand, a month, but,
Yeah,
I mean, I can live with 10 grand a month and not have any worries whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? But I want to be able
absolutely.
to, yes, sir. But I want to be able to, give back and to be able to help others, and that's what, not only help myself, but help others in the world, man. And that's really a big deal to me, especially like the homeless people and all that, man. So having enough to help myself and then be able to give back, that's kind of my definition.
Love that, man. It's a beautiful definition. So cool, man. What we're gonna do next is I'm gonna share my screen. We're gonna go over a high level what we actually have to offer. And we're gonna
Okay.
actually deep dive into the modules so you can see step by step how we're gonna get you past 10K. Cool?
Absolutely. Appreciate it.
All right. Let me know when you can see my screen.
Yep. Got it.
All right. So as you know, we're the Next Level Coaching Academy. This is a big deal. We're accredited through the Better Business Bureau. We got a quality rating of an A out of a possible A plus, and we're also approved providers through ACE, NASM, and ISSA, which are the 3 top certification companies in the world. On the success ladder, we've got 2 tiers. We've got 10K Accelerator, we've got Mastery Level Coach. Now, 10K Accelerator is ideal for an individual such as yourself who has got truly a passion for health and fitness and wants to help others, but they want to create a massive online platform to do so. The information this course can get us from 0 up to 10K per month, as well as get us certified if that's something that you're needing. Mastery levels for individuals who are already been coaching for quite some time. They're hitting 10K a month on a pretty consistent basis, and their main focal point is to eventually get to 100K per month so they can step away from the coaching aspect and become more of a CEO of their own program. All right. So where we're currently at, we're really going to focus on the 10K Accelerator. Would you agree?
Absolutely. Yes, sir.
Beautiful. Now our program is really broken down into 4 phases, but the first thing we want to do, we got to reach clients. We can't establish ourselves as an actual business without paying individuals, right? So we want to make sure we get you your first couple of clients right out the gate. Then we'll establish a solid business foundation. We're gonna help you generate leads organically utilizing AI software. We'll even develop sales and retention strategies to help you reach, sustain, and surpass 10K per month. On the support side of things, you're gonna have an assigned one-on-one coach the entire enrollment period. Again, this individual's completed both courses, so they have that 6 or 7 figure business. They're battle tested. You'll have a game planning call with that individual to review where you wanna be at and what's the most efficient way to get you there. You have one-on-one coaching calls every 2 weeks, very similar to this. Get to revisit the game plan, make any necessary changes, receive feedback, then you'll get very specific instructions on what you need to execute for the upcoming weeks. This is really cool. We're actually going to add an additional sales coach to make sure that we're getting a larger return of investment. We're going to learn the psychology behind sales, how to nurture these relationships, and again, how to close down these calls at a 40% clip or greater. 5 times a week of group support calls that accommodate your 9 to 5. So this will go over client objection handling, client delivery, lead generation, marketing, even case studies. Okay, so whatever the issue that you might be dealing with, we'll cover that. Outside of that, 24/5 tech support. So outside of those game planning calls, you can text your coach as much as you like. They're contractually obligated to answer all of your questions. Now, becoming a fitness entrepreneur is awesome, it's exciting, but it does come with a little bit of overwhelmingness sometimes, right? So we created what we call the Zenpreneur method. We help with weekly mindset calls, breath work, meditation sessions, even journaling to ensure you're in a good headspace to move forward with your business. As far as the resources, you'll have the course curriculum. You'll have that Zenpreneur method we just got done discussing. We'll even give you agency outsourcing options when you're ready to make specific changes or enhancements to your program. And as mentioned earlier, we offer an optional certification at no additional charge. Any questions on all of that?
Not at all. No, sir.
Beautiful. Now here's the secret sauce to get you from 0 to 10K. 4 phases. Act first. What does that mean? We're going to launch our business. We're going to announce to the world who we are and what we're about. We're going to utilize very specific strategies to get you your first couple of clients from that first, week and a half to 2 weeks. From there, we're going to move into setting up your back-end administration systems, making sure you're a legal business, and then also figuring out what problems we solve for individuals. Based upon that, we can create our offer and pricing. So these first 2 phases will be done within that first month to month and a half. The remaining of the time will be in phase 3 and phase 4. So phase 3, developing consistency. We're going to teach you organic marketing strategies, utilizing AI technology to make your time more efficient. We're also going to teach you how to generate leads with NLC's community lead generation method. We use WhatsApp group. And then we'll also teach you basic sales funnel creations to close down deals more efficiently. Then we'll transition to phase 4. Phase 4 is like the fine tuning of everything. We're going to teach you how to maximize your sales capabilities so we can close down calls at a 40% clip or greater. We're going to create consistent client delivery systems, but emphasize customer support and client retention to keep people happy for longer periods of time and advance into higher levels of your programming. Any questions on those phases?
Not at all.
All right, man, here's what we came for, right? The secret sauce right here, 32 modules. This is our actual course. 32 modules. Each module is going to have an overview link that you can read. It'll also be associated with videos. Both the videos and the overview link are tutorial style. So it literally goes step by step. It's dummy proof, okay? First step to become full-time. I mentioned we're going to give you specific strategies to implement right out the gate. So we're going to implement these strategies right here. The cool thing is the resources that we provide you, a majority of them are already done for you. So again, we're more efficient with our time. We're then going to move into the Accelerator Directory. I want you to view this as onboarding material that'll help you become a better student. It really shows you how to maximize the program to its fullest capabilities. Then we move into the 10K roadmap. So we're going to go into 2 phases. What do we need to do to get to your first goal of 5K? And then what do we need to do to get to your second goal of 10? So this lines up perfectly for you. Again, step-by-step approach, never any guesswork there. Then we're going to move into the mindset and lifestyle module. Based upon your specific goals, we want to create daily habits. We want to make sure that we have routines put in place. And then we also want to move past anxiety, fear of failure, imposter syndrome, all those natural, normal feelings to constantly move forward with our business. We've also identified the top 10 struggles you'll face as a fitness entrepreneur, but we've provided solutions to all these as well. Now, moving into administration systems and ChatGPT. Have you heard of ChatGPT before?
I've heard of it. I'm not 100% sure what it is.
Yeah, I want you to think of ChatGPT as like Google on steroids. All right, it's like a high power virtual assistant. It really enhances customer experience. It maximizes our time, makes things more efficient. We can utilize this for SOPs. We can use it for responding to emails. We can even use it for programming nutritional protocols, as well as content creation ideas as well. So again, does a ton of stuff in a fraction of the time that we could. Then we'll help you set up all your back-end systems. So like Wave or Stripe for payments, DocuSign for client agreements, Typeform and Calendly to book calls. We also will introduce you to different apps you can utilize to load up all of your programming, all of your nutrition into one spot, make it more convenient for your clients. Do the same thing for your financial systems. We're gonna help you set up your LLC, get your employment identification number when to open up a business bank account, track what's coming in and what's coming out of your business, as well as understanding when to pay quarterly taxes, when to pay yourself, examples of business write-offs, health insurance, you name it. We'll deep dive into it. Now, the cool thing about this is if you were to file your LLC the traditional way, it takes about 2 to 3 weeks. Okay, we're partnered with an AI company called Taylor Brands. This is done in virtually 2 to 3 minutes. So again, a fraction of the time, and we can focus more on our business. Okay.
Absolutely.
Target setting. We're going to create your 3-year vision, your 1-year vision, your 3-month vision. We're going to deep dive into your very specific goals. From there, we're going to identify what problem you solve for individuals, okay? So this is going to be what we call our ideal challenge. From there, once we figure out what problem we solve, we can then create our offer and pricing around this. So understanding first, is it going to be more do it for you, do it with you, or do it yourself? The more that you do for individuals, the higher you can offer, which will be established upon your length of terms. So we'll help with the structure of your pricing. We'll even teach you how to create downsells and discounts when applicable. Then we'll move into organic marketing. We're going to show you how to utilize AI software to do 1 hour's worth of work and get 14 different pieces of content created out of that one thing that you did. So again, maximizing convenience and efficiency. We'll also show you how to set up podcasts and YouTube so we can expand our reach. We want people to know who you are and what you're about. And then we'll also show you how to market for all things Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok related. So it's more than just randomly posting, very specific strategies and resources we have for each one of these platforms to make sure we're getting a stronger return of investment from our clients. So we do things all the way down to the hashtag use, reels, page aesthetics. We track it through data analytics so you always know kind of which things are really paying off for you and which aren't, okay? So we show you how to optimize all these platforms. From there, content creation made easy. We're going to introduce you to Canva Pro, Canva Basic, and Microsoft Designer. These are great editing features to really enhance the look of your page. It gives you more of an aesthetically pleasing look. So we want you to think of your social media as a storefront. So think about like you're out shopping, something catches your eye, it makes you want to go in. We want that feel for people that are kind of scrolling the internet, right? We want people to be like, damn, what's Kevin got going on over there? I need to check that out. Really good for branding and logos as well. Any questions on that so far?
Not at all, no, sir.
Cool. Now we're going to move into the 10K lead generation framework. We believe there's 3 different ways we do this. The first is which is what we call earned media. I want you to think of this as like people coming specifically to you or inbound marketing. We're going to show you how to set up a WhatsApp group. We're going to tell you why it's important and how it will benefit you. From there, we're going to set up very specific strategies to get you clients right out the gate. So example, cross-pollination resource, virtual events. My favorite one, the scholarship strategy, it brings in a ton of awareness of who you are, gets people excited. We even do call to actions. Now, the opposite of this is what we would call conversation to calls, or what I like to consider outbound marketing, like you reaching out to individuals first. We'll give you specific scripts. We'll give you conversation to call examples, but more importantly, we're going to show you where to find all these leads on all 3 platforms and how to build and nurture these relationships. And now that we have that WhatsApp set up, we can filter these people through these different, through Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and we can have them like kind of figuring out how to do like more like a one-on-one type of conversation, make it more intimate. The really cool thing about this is too, if they're in a larger group with some of the people that you already service, people can speak on your behalf of how amazing of a coach you are. So it makes it a much more warmer lead once they get to that sales call. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Cool. Then we move into referral strategy. The easiest way to grow your business. Friends, families, coworkers, talking about how amazing you are. So we're going to give you different resources and strategies to incentivize people to bring you more referrals without actually having to ask for it. Then we'll move into the sales overview and fundamentals. If you are going to be any type of entrepreneur, you got to be great at sales. You got to learn to love it. We'll teach you sales psychology. We'll teach you how to nurture relationships. We're going to really show you how to maximize your sales capabilities in general. So we can set up 2 types of phone calls. The first is a meet and greet. It's kind of like a screening call, a 10 to 15 minute phone call to figure out, do I really want to work with this person? Can I actually solve their problem? So we'll give you different examples with our coaches, which will set up our closing call. We're trying to lock down this lead. We're trying to turn them into an actual client. We'll give you specific scripts. We'll give you our entire objection handling web. We'll teach you how to create downsells and discounts. This will be massive for you. Creating financing options for people who normally couldn't afford it. And then again, how to lock down that lead once and for all. Once we lock down that lead, we want to go back and we want to track everything. So that means we want to track how many calls were booked, how many showed, how many closed, and at what length of term and price point. We want to make sure there's predictable data every single month. So we'll give you resources on how to track that efficiently. Now, as far as objection handling, this will be all the different excuses someone's going to give you, right? So we give you 30 different examples. And the more you can familiarize yourself with these examples, the easier it is for you to overcome these objections and explain to people why your program is so important to start today. Any questions on that so far?
Not at all.
Cool. Then we move into the onboarding process. This is probably the most overlooked area by a lot of coaches and trainers. So this is someone's first 30 days in your program. This will make or break if people want to continue with you. So we need to make sure this is a very special moment. There's no buyer's remorse. We want to provide some type of resource in their hands within that first 24 to 48 hours. This is where standards and expectations are created. Okay, so this is huge. From there, client delivery is the fun stuff. It's the week-to-week process on how you're delivering services. Okay, but how can we do this more efficiently? We're going to utilize ChatGPT to help create workout programs, nutritional guidelines, as well as creating resources, and then understanding how good of a coach you are doesn't matter because this is going to happen. Someone's going to ghost you. Someone's going to quit. Someone's not going to listen. It's inevitable. It happens to everybody. But usually when this happens, there's a specific reason why. Some people want to be a part of a larger community. Some want more individualized touch points with you. Some want to be challenged, and some want to be incentivized to do what's already expected of them. So we'll give you different resources and strategies to get them to execute at a very high level again on a more consistent basis. Okay, from there, we're going to move into retention. We want to keep people for long periods of time. We want to advance into higher levels of your program. One that I actually accidentally skipped over, customer service. This is how we kind of handle like cancellations, refund requests. How do we mitigate these issues and how do we track it? Okay. Quick recap and we'll answer all of your questions. Sound good, my man?
Hey, it sounds great. Yeah, appreciate it, Jeremy.
You got it. All right, the program itself is 4 months long. You'll have your customized game planning call with that coach. You're gonna have that one-on-one coach the entire enrollment period. You'll have one-on-one coaching calls every 2 weeks. You'll have the sales coach. You're gonna have the Facebook community and CEO trainings, 5 times a week of group support calls, 24/5 tech support, and optional certification in the business course curriculum. Is there anything at all you feel like we're missing here?
Not at all. No.
So kind of seeing this, do you feel like this checks off all the things that you're looking for in a mentorship?
Absolutely. Yes, sir.
I love it, man. Did you get a chance to check out any testimonials?
Yeah, I watched a couple. Yes, yes, absolutely, and read a couple as well.
Love it. You did your homework, my man. You make my job easy.
Well, the
We're
biggest thing, Jeremy, yeah, biggest thing was the BBB. Once I saw that, man, I was sold. You know what I'm saying?
100%. And that's what a lot of programs don't have, right?
Right.
The other thing that I think would probably help you out, did you get to read about the 3 times your investment guarantee?
I don't think so. No, sir.
Okay, so that's gonna be the icing on the cake for you right there. Okay, so a lot of programs will have like, oh, if you don't do this, you get a money back guarantee. We have you're gonna 3 times your investment guarantee, or you get 100% refund back. Now, in order to do that, you'd have to attend your game planning call, pretty standard. You have to attend all of your one-on-one coaching calls, which is only 2 per month. 1 group support call each week. Charge at least the bare minimum suggested prices of $250 per month or greater. Have no late payments. Don't spend longer than 2 weeks on your certification. Run a scholarship within the first 90 days. As long as you do all that, you show up and you utilize our resources, we guarantee you will 3 times your investment. Okay. Year to date, we've helped over 3,000 students. We've only had a return of 1.6%.
Okay.
Pretty damn good batting average, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Real good.
Cool. So that hopefully provides you a little bit more like a reassurance, right? If you already weren't, super confident within yourself, that should kind of just add a little bit of extra insight for you. Now, I do want to share just a couple of the averages because a lot of people want to know what your basic individual is doing. Okay. So 73% of our students sign their client in month 1. On average, it takes them 1 week to do so. So cool stat behind this. The individuals that sign their client in month 1, by the end of month 4, are averaging over 8K per month. Now, the individuals that don't sign their client in month 1, but by the end of month 4, they're averaging 6,500. So just to be a basic mediocre individual, you can expect to make 6,500 up to 8K. Not too bad, right?
No, not at all.
Beautiful. Now this one made me think of you, man. It takes on average just 10.6 weeks for people to be able to quit their job and go full time on their online business. We're talking about just a little bit over 2.5 months, and you could be doing this thing full time, chilling in your house, right?
Man,
Or on the
yeah,
beach.
that'd be
You
great.
said the beach.
Yes.
Now, of the students who hit a 10K month, on average, it takes them just 13 weeks to do so. Think about that. Just over 90 days, you could be in a completely different tax bracket.
Wow.
Right? That's crazy.
Yeah.
And the students who stay with us 12 months have 97 clients on their roster on average. Those individuals with 97 clients are averaging 366,000 per year. Okay. Game changer, a life changer.
Yes.
And then our students are grading the program a 4.5 out of 5 on average, which means they're getting massive results for their respectful businesses. Any questions on that?
No, I do have one question while it's on my mind.
Yeah, you got it.
So once I'm certified and I'm like, I may have missed it, you may have talked about it. Once I'm certified and I go through the 4-month program, I'm still able to communicate with like a mentor, right? And have my mentor there. And after the fact, I guess is.
Yeah. So how this would work is you'd be getting certified and building your business as you go through the course. So it's not one of those things where you go through the course and then go back. You're growing your business from day one. Our first main point is to get you clients. So for instance, I want you to think back like when you were in school, right? Like if you had homework, it wasn't just one class. You would kind of prioritize which class was giving you like the hardest time, right? So I would want you to think, if we're getting our certification as well with this, maybe spend 30 minutes a day on the certification and maybe an hour on the actual business side of things. Okay. So that way we're killing 2 birds with 1 stone. You're building up your clientele. Now, the whole program itself is 4 months long. So you have that support, you have that Facebook community, you have your one-on-one coach, you have the sales coach, you have the private Facebook group as well, which is huge for support. And then you'll also be eligible for weekly roster, bi-weekly roster phone calls as well. So another area for you to like be able to get on with coaches as well. So tons of one-on-one support. But then after that 4 months, that's when you would no longer have the support unless you just wanted to, go month to month or pay, slightly additional more for, extra support. But hopefully the goal is by the end of 4 months, you wouldn't need additional support. At 4 months or 4 to 6 month mark, you should be at a point where if you wanted to, you could always ascend into mastery level. So to ascend into mastery level, if you're averaging, 10K a month consistently, mastery levels where we like fine tune everything. That's where we make your program a 10 out of 10, right? We make sure all holes are plugged because we don't want to make sure that there's any leaks in our foundation, because leaks lead to damage, right? So we want to make sure that's all put together. Then we also talk about hiring. So we're going to talk about, when to bring on a DM or when to run ads, when to bring on an assistant coach, how to lead leaders. That's like the next phase, like how to lead leaders essentially.
Absolutely.
Cool. Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right,
Makes
man,
sense.
so, yep. What questions do you have for me up to this point?
Business name. I have one kind of in mind I've been kicking around, but I'll need a business name, correct?
Yep. And like initially you want to have that right out the gate, but like you could just start something like, as a hypothetical, Casey's Health and Fitness, until you actually master exactly what it is you really want to call yourself, right? That you'll be able to, they'll help you with that as well. Everything marketing related will help you with.
Okay. Yeah, I have a name. I think I'm gonna use that when I have one. But yeah.
What do you got?
Well, I believe in we need to become our best version. So I believe True Alpha kind of is what I'm thinking. True Alpha, kind of spelled differently.
I like it, man.
Yeah,
I love that.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
I kind of have a vision of like I want to, and yeah, I have another question. But after I speak on this, I have a vision where I want to, like I said, become a leader for leaders, and help grow. And this could be a part of it, NLCA, and where I can bring people on board into True Alpha, help them become coaches, have the mentorship, the networking, everything like that. I just need like a solid foundation. So I guess my second question would be, or my next question would be, is there any incentives in bringing people into Next Level Coaching Academy?
Of course, my man. That's a great way to save some money. So let's just pretend you had a couple of ambitious individuals such as yourself that sign up, right? Like, let's just say you got Jack and you got Jill. It's on hypothetical, right? So Jack comes in, maybe he puts down $500, Jill puts down $1,000. As long as they put down $1,500 collectively during your enrollment period, you can get money off, right? Okay. That's huge, which I'll show you at the very end of this presentation. I'll show you how to do all that. Okay. You'll end up getting a packet full of stuff on specifically that, how to save some money, how to get money back, right? That'll be huge for you. Because obviously we want to impact more people's lives. If we know that other people want to become coaches and, bring them on underneath you, that would be awesome, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
All right, man. So the next thing we're going to be talking about, right? The investment. What's this thing going to cost? As mentioned earlier, I don't want you to worry about the numbers that I give you because we do have extended payment plans. We have payment plan options. Okay. So do you feel like this checks off every single one of your boxes you're looking for a mentorship?
Yeah. Quick story, man. When I was a youngin', I thought I was gonna go to the NBA, but that would I was thinking a little too much, a little too high on that, man. And
I did too, man.
Yeah, I can hoop, man. I'm a hooper, brother. And but once I got a little older, I was like, no, I don't think I can do that, man. But I want to be a coach. And I didn't, and I've been thinking about that since I was like a teenager, but I didn't kind of realize maybe not a football coach, or maybe not a basketball coach, maybe a fitness coach. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of been in my mind. So yeah, I believe this does check out a lot of boxes, even from something I thought that I could possibly have a career in as a kid, man. You know what I'm saying? So
100%, man. So that thought was just laying dormant in your head, and it kind of manifests itself into your adulthood, like, right? That's most ex-athletes. I won't say ex-athlete. I still consider myself an athlete to this day, but it still allows us to still be a part of something great that we love, right? Yes, so yes. I was thinking about that. Just, it's funny you mentioned that because, I want to play in the NBA too. Like, I want to do all these great things, but if I don't have the skill set to do that, right? If I'm not the 1 in a million that make it, I want to be a part of that 1 in a million somehow. So how can I do that, right? By creating impact for individuals. So think about this. Since we're on sports, Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, insert whoever great player, Tom Brady, Wayne Gretzky, name anybody, right? What do they all have in common? What's the one thing they all have in common?
The mentality.
The mentality, which is they got from coaches, right? So when you're at the top of the game, top level athletes utilize coaches, and they don't just use them once they hit a championship. If anything, they want to maximize their performance even better because now they have a new standard to live up to. So even coaches have coaches, right? So Players are born with an innate gift, right? And coaches guide that perspective, that mindset, and they shuttle that energy in the correct places. And that's what makes them great, right? Tom Brady wouldn't be Tom Brady without Bill Belichick, period.
Absolutely.
Right? So this is why it's so important, because a lot of individuals, you mentioned earlier on the call, I thought I could do it by myself. No great ever can do anything by themselves. They can only get so far, and then they become stagnant. This is how you elevate yourself. This is how we get you out of having to be in the service industry as far as like waiting tables. This is how we take you to the next level into a new tax bracket where we don't have to worry about financial struggle, right? And this is how we 3 times your investment in as little as 4 months. That's nuts.
Yes, that's amazing, man. Yeah, I'm hyped up, brother. I'm ready, man. I'm ready to go hoop.
Let's do it, man. After this call, I'm gonna make sure you put on video you throwing one down and then yelling next level.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But I had to bring the rim down a little bit, man. But
100%, man. Bring that bad boy onto a 7.5 hoop. Let's go.
Yeah.
Cool, man. All right, let's talk about this thing. What is this gonna cost us, right? It's only $100,000 in your left kidney.
You got it.
I'm just playing, man. We have a payment plan of $7,000. We have a paid full option of $6,000. Yeah, that's it. That's it.
No,
now,
that's not
out of
bad
those
at all,
two, which do you think works best for you?
Definitely payment plan. Yeah, I have to do the payment plan.
Yeah, man. Like I did the payment plan. Majority of individuals I know do a payment plan. 6,200 is a shit ton of money, right? So this is how it worked. Okay. So let's talk about this. I'm gonna kind of work reverse. So I'm gonna tell you how we could do this or break it up without financing, and then we'll break it into financing and extended payment plans. Cool?
Cool.
All right. So what the average individual will do if they're going through our normal payment plan, they'll put down an average of about 2,300. That takes that payment plan down to 4,700. You divide that over 4 months, that's equivalent to 1,175 per month, which is equivalent to you needing 3 to 5 clients. Okay, pretty simple. Do you feel like that payment is realistic for you where you're at right now?
Not to start today, no. I mean, I couldn't start. I mean, I'd have some work to do, definitely, to be able to start on that payment plan. Yeah.
Cool. And I kind of, you're very transparent with me, so I just want to kind of go over that. Now, where's our credit at? Is it good, bad, great, shitty, awesome? What's it look like?
650, but I have zero debt. It's a 647, zero debt, but I don't have any credit really built up, unfortunately.
Yeah. So this is the cool thing, man. I have a guaranteed option, but I have 2 other options that could go in our favor, could not, because yes, you have great credit, which I love, and congratulations on that. It's hard. A lot of individuals struggle with their credit, so that's great that you have that. Mm-hmm. But you mentioned you don't have a whole lot of credit built up, so that could depend. Okay. So one of which is called SweetPay. All right. It's a third-party financing company. It allows us to take that 7,000, spread it out over 12 months instead of 4. Now, the cool thing about this is it's only 5% down. So if you put down 5% of 7,000, that's $350. Okay. Plus a one-time service activation fee of $59 to get going today would be equivalent to $409. Okay. Now your next payment wouldn't be due until the end of July. So about 6 weeks from now. And that monthly payment would be $597, which is equivalent to you needing like 2 clients, right? If you're charging the minimum of $300, that's easy, right? Mm-hmm. Do you feel like that's something you'd be comfortable with?
Yeah, I definitely would be more comfortable with that. Still, again, man, I'm kind of just, I definitely have to probably give it a week or 2 to get back to you, because I make money every night, man. I'm trying to get my, get everything kind of budgeted and everything, and
for sure.
And I'm just now moving from nights over to day shift. Thank God. Okay. Yeah, so that's gonna help me a ton, man. I can't sleep all freaking day trying to work nights, so that's gonna help me a lot, man. I'm working 5-6 days there. Sundays, man, I make like 150, 200 on Sundays. I can make when I first started, they said I can make 800 to 1,000 there during the week. So right now, I can't personally do that today, but this is something I want to do, and that would definitely be an option, a real good option for me. Cool.
We're gonna go through all our different options. I just want to talk about the one that I know for sure you get approved for. Now, quick question for you. I'm gonna ask for your total honesty right now. What do we got to work with in checkings and savings?
I have zero, brother. I am
Oh,
broke.
zero.
I'm
Okay.
broke. Yeah, I'm broke right
Okay.
now.
No worries.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to share my screen. Okay. What
Okay.
we're going to do together is we're going to figure out if you get approved for this thing called Fund My Contract, which is dope because it takes that 7,000 and it breaks it into very small payments. Kind of give you an example. This one guy got approved for like an 84-month loan. His payments were like $155 a month, which is nothing, right?
Okay.
Now,
Yeah.
now the cool thing about this is you'll either get a 6 or 12 months same as cash. So let's just pretend you got 6 months same as cash. As long as you pay off the loan before 6 months, it's interest free. So you can pay it off as soon as you wanted, and for 6 months, and no penalty at all, no interest. Now, if you can't pay it off in 6 months, you just continue your normal monthly payments. No big deal, right? So let's see if we can get approved for that. I'm just curious because you have pretty good credit. So let's try that out. You cool?
Cool. Absolutely, man. I
Let's
appreciate
just
working.
try it out. We just want to see what we have at our disposal. And this takes like maybe 3 minutes tops to figure out. And then I got one more option in my back pocket that we could try as well. But we're going to start with this one. All right, what's a good email address for you, brother? You
I
there?
think I lost you. Oh, there you are. Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
Okay, what's a good email address for you?
KC.
Oop, sorry, you cut out. You there?
There we go.
There we go. All right, let's try this bad boy again.
All right.
All right, cool. All right, what's your email?
Okay, you can hear me. KC Alexander 101 at Gmail. That's good.
All right, check your email.
Copy that.
Let's see what happens. Let's roll the dice on this bad boy.
Fund my contract. Okay, I see it here. Apply now.
Perfect.
Got it. Got it. Just fill this out. Let's see here. This, let's see. See. Indra.
How we doing?
Just almost done with it. Looks like.
All good, brother. What's for dinner tonight, my man?